Impact on purpose. Change your home and your dome by following in Jesus' footsteps. I'm your host, VJ Tunkel. Let's get started. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. It's been a while. I apologize for the gap in our recordings releasing. We had a death in the family, and then while we were up in Albany for the wake, I ended up injuring my back working out. So it's been a rough 2 weeks, but I'm happy to be back. Happy to be sharing this next episode with you guys, which is really important to me, and I'm hoping that you will find something of value in it. So this episode is called "The Reflections of a First-Year Father," and that is what I am currently. My daughter just turned 1 last week, and it's been an amazing journey. So I figured I'd just go through some of the things that I've experienced and reflected on in the last couple of weeks as she's turned 1. So the first thing is just the new emotions that I felt this year that I really was not connected with in the past. I remember when Karis was born that I just cried at so many things. I had a verse from, I think, First Samuel that was written on the inside of my journal, and it said, this something to the tune of, "This is the daughter we've prayed for, and now she's here." And it was amazing. And every time I read that verse in my journal, which was every day, I was crying, which is not. It was a very odd experience for me. So, just raw emotion in general was the first thing I experienced. But over the year, I've experienced so much pride in, and I'm sure this is what fathers experience when they see their children show something that the fathers can resonate with, like, oh, she loves to climb. Yes, I'm so proud of her. But also just the normal stuff, there's the way she's growing up and the way her mind and her body are developing. It's just I'm so proud of her every day to see her do something new or to see her do something well. It's amazing. There's, of course, along with pride, there's plenty of fear of, did I do something wrong today? Am I going to let her down? Am I going to go crazy because of this crying? So plenty of different types of fear, but nothing is stronger than the love that I have felt for Karis in the last year. It's true that I really could not understand all that before before I was a father. I know that when I was not a father, I never understood fathers talking about their children like that. And I mean, the great news about that is that that's how our Father cares for us a thousand, infinitely more than that. But it's awoken my awareness of Daddy God, of His love for me, in my love for Karis. I can't explain it, and it feels never ending. It feels bottomless, and that is truly how God's love for us is. Um, that has been an amazing revelation for me. That has been an amazing experience, and it's been delightful to know that God loves me even more than I love Karis. The next thing I've reflected on is how having a baby, has changed my relationships. And of course, the first relationship it's changed is my relationship with my wife. It's skyrocketed my level of respect for my wife. The things she's had to go through, obviously, in pregnancy and then through birth and then postpartum, all of that stuff, the things that she has sacrificed, the willpower that she's demonstrated, the strength, the courage, it actually makes me want to cry right now. Whoa, didn't expect that. um, yeah, I have seen her go through so much, and it's been incredible to watch. And I just it's changed our relationship for the better, um, and it's challenged us, and it's been a really good thing. The other thing I've noticed is that my relationships with other people while Karis is in the room suffer. I mean, it's probably just a flaw that I have, but I have such a hard time focusing on a conversation or just on other people in general if my daughter is around. I'm just kind of drawn to her, and a lot of times I'm aware in the back of my head, like, hey, there's a conversation going on, but I'm not a part of it. Um, so I want to work on that. Not sure how necessarily, but I do see it happening, and I do notice that there's something missing there when it does happen. I just don't know what to do about it. So if you have suggestions, let me know. Um, the next thing that has changed in the last year, I'm only doing 4 things. So this is the next thing. Time. My time has changed, and it's been such a beautiful change. It has not been, all the nightmares that I got told before we had a baby. Oh, you'll have no more time. You'll never sleep again. All the negative stuff. If you're a person saying that, just stop. Stop that. Okay, it's not the way to set up a new parent for success. It was not helpful when people told me that. And it's not helpful if you're a parent of a teenager to tell a parent who has a younger kid, oh, wait till they're teenagers, it gets worse. It's not helpful ever to do that. So if you're that kind of person, please stop. You're just discouraging people. We're supposed to build people up, not do that. It's not right. So I love the way my time has changed and the way my days and my months and my weeks have all changed, because it's so much more intentional. If I look back from my college and post college days to marriage with no babies to now, it's just been a change for the better in every season, a change to more intentionality in every season. And although I don't think I could go back and convince my college self to spend less time playing video games and watching TV, I would try. I would try. Um, I mean, I have more time to spend loving my family now than I ever have taken before, and it's been such a pleasure. Um, I have more time to plan, or I set aside more time to plan what our week will look like, how we're going to teach Karis, how we're going to celebrate a holiday that something we start this year that will bear fruit for the rest of our lives as a family. I love that stuff, so I've been able to be so much more intentional with setting up plans and legacies for the future in this first year. And I'm really thankful that God has brought me to that place. And I've done a lot less wasting time, probably because I have less free time, but also because I've chosen to spend that free time as time with my daughter and time with my wife and working out. But I've done a lot less screen time in the last year than probably even a normal quarter of a year before this. So that's been amazing. Okay, sorry if I'm going on too long. The final thing I want to reflect on is the takeaway. If I have one takeaway from this first year, if I had one chance to tell a new father or new parents one thing, it would be to keep in mind that the first year of your child's life is a first fruits offering, and the whole first child is a first fruits offering. And the way I took that to mean when I learned this right before Kairos was born was, this is all a sacrifice. This whole year is a sacrifice constantly from us as parents, and Kairos's whole life will be a sacrifice from us as parents in a different way. But I was prepared by that statement to say, all right, this is going to be hard. This is going to be challenging, and it's going to take all of me. And I am willing to participate in that. I'm committed to participating in that sacrifice. And the beauty of that mindset is that anything that went above feeling like a sacrifice into, all the pleasures that I've just talked about, all the joy, all the love, all the pride, those things I was able to cherish those things so much more because I went into this year as a mindset of, this is going to be a sacrifice. So that would be my one piece of advice for any parent who's new parent who's about to have their first child. It's a first fruit sacrifice. It's brand new. It's all a new challenge. And if that is your mindset, you will get so much joy out of the things that go above that level of sacrifice into pride and love and emotion and time spent together. All right. I don't want to go on anymore. I hope you enjoyed my reflections. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for subscribing. Please give us a rating on your podcasting platform. Please subscribe on YouTube. Join us anywhere you can on any podcasting app. And of course, please share with anyone you think that could benefit. If you know some new parents or some parents to be, please share this with them. Please encourage them with this. Please tell them yourselves with your own words that they can do this with God's strength and that they will be brought to a new level of maturity because God is making them parents. Okay? Build them up. Don't tear them down. Go in love. See you guys.